If you're a YouTuber, you know the drill, right? Script, shoot, edit, publish, and then you do it all over again. It's a never-ending cycle. But what if there was a way to break free from that grind? Well, today we're going to break down a system that's all about transforming you from an overworked creator into a strategic media CEO, all by working just 4 hours a week. Sounds crazy? I know. Let's dig in. So it all starts with this one simple but really important question. Are you a creator or are you a CEO? Are you stuck on that content hamster wheel just trading your time for videos? Or are you building an asset, a media company that actually works for you? Because that's not just a change in title, it's a complete shift in your entire mindset. And here's what those two paths look like side by side. On one hand, the creator is just bogged down, they're doing all the manual tasks, they're heading straight for burnout. We've all been there. But the media CEO, they're laser focused on building systems that can scale, and they only spend their time on the activities that are going to have the biggest impact. It's really the difference between having a job and building a real business. Okay, so how do you actually make that jump from creator to CEO? Well, it all starts with this simple but super powerful framework. It's called the EAD principle. And honestly, this is the core philosophy that makes this whole 4-hour work week even possible. So what is EAD? It stands for Eliminate, Automate, and Delegate. It's a sequence. First, you get ruthless. You eliminate any task that isn't adding serious value. Just get rid of it. Then, for the tasks that are left, you automate anything that's repetitive. If software can do it, let it. And finally, whatever's left, usually the lower impact stuff, you've delegated to someone else. This prioritization is your ticket to freedom. All right, with that EAAD framework as our North Star, it's time to build the engine. This is the machine that's going to do the heavy lifting for us, and it runs on 3 core pillars that automate the entire workflow, from that first spark of an idea all the way to getting it published. First up, pillar number 1, the idea and scripting engine. This whole part of the system is designed to crush the biggest bottleneck for pretty much any creator, staring at that blank page, right? The goal here is to turn those random flashes of inspiration into a dependable, almost factory-like assembly line for amazing scripts. So here's how this engine actually works. It all starts in a tool like Notion, which is like your central brain for all your ideas. When you're ready, you pick an idea, you feed it to an AI like ChatGPT, and boom, it spits out a full first draft. All of a sudden, you're not writing from scratch anymore. You're just an editor. And while that's happening, you can use something like Loom to quickly record any visuals or screen shares you need. You're gathering your assets before you even thought about opening an editor. Now for pillar 2, the video production pipeline. Okay, this is where the system goes into hyperdrive. We're going to use some amazing text-to-video technology to automate what is, for most people, the most time-consuming, soul-crushing part of the whole process. The process here is just incredibly efficient. You take your polished script and all those visuals you gathered, and you feed them into a tool like Voila.ai, and it generates the core video for you, like instantly. It syncs everything up. That one step can replace hours of tedious manual editing. From there, you can use other specialized tools to make the audio sound studio perfect and add subtitles to boost watch time. It's not just about going faster, it's about having a fundamentally smarter workflow. And that brings us to our final piece of the puzzle, pillar 3, the delegation and distribution network. Look, you've created amazing content with incredible efficiency, but how do you get it out to the world without getting sucked right back into that daily grind? This pillar is all about achieving true hands-off scale. You can think of this as your scale command center. You're using tools like Buffer to schedule everything intelligently. You're hiring a virtual assistant from a place like Upwork to handle things like thumbnail design or community management. But the glue that holds this all together? Creating crystal clear standard operating procedures, or SOPs. By just recording a quick Loom video of how you do something, you create a training manual. Your team knows exactly what to do without ever having to ask you. Okay, we've built the engine. We've got the EAD framework. Now let's put it all together and reveal the actual blueprint for what this looks like, how this system really and truly translates into a 4-hour work week. Just 4 hours. That's it. You know, when you have a system that is designed from the ground up to eliminate, automate, and delegate, this number isn't a fantasy. It's the logical result. This is the time you need to be the CEO, not the employee in your own business. So what does that week actually look like? Let's break it down. On Monday, you spend 2 hours on the high-level stuff. You're refining those AI scripts, maybe recording a few key clips yourself. That's your core vision work. Tuesday, just 1 hour. You're using a tool like Wayla.ai to produce the final video. And Wednesday is your final hour for the week. You're reviewing your assistant's work, like the thumbnail, and you're scheduling everything to go live. Notice what's happening here. Every single task is a high-leverage activity. There's no fluff. But why are we doing all this? I mean, saving time is great, but that can't be the only goal. The real payoff here is how this incredible efficiency unlocks a seriously powerful monetization engine. This isn't just about lifestyle. It's about building a highly profitable media business. Because all your time has been freed up, you can now focus on the things that actually make the real money. You can promote the very tools you use in your system and get recurring affiliate revenue. You can package up your expertise into a high-ticket course, teaching other people this exact blueprint. Or you can start attracting business clients who will pay you top dollar to build these kinds of systems for them. This is how you build wealth, not just a list of videos. So let's just end on this final thought, because I think it perfectly sums up this entire mindset shift. This 4-hour model isn't about being lazy, it's about being leveraged. You stop working in your business and you start working on it. The only question left is, are you ready to be leveraged?